are here because the outside world rejects you.
All right, so the next bit of Ninja Turtles news is coming over here from Newsweek.com, and this has to do with the Last Ronin universe. You can see that the people over here from Newsweek sat down with co-creator of the TMNT, Kevin Eastman, as he reflects on 40 years of turtle power. And you can see a part here in the conversation where they talk a lot about the Last Ronin and just kind of how all that was like an idea from back in the 80s and how it finally came together and how it was a smash hit. And then they talk about the sequel, The Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution, where they introduced the new turtles of this Last Ronin universe. But there is an interesting point here in the conversation that kind of went under the radar. I didn't see too many people talking about it. So we'll go ahead and talk about it now. And this is a big deal, as it does look like this Last Ronin universe is going to continue to keep going forward. So the article later down here in their conversation says, the Last Ronin universe is also expanding into a video game, which we know about. And Eastman revealed that there will be a third sequel for the comics as well. So that's brand new information. There hasn't been any official announcement yet about Last Ronin 3, but it does look like here in this conversation it was revealed. So I would expect an announcement sometime in the near future. Now, noticeably, they didn't mention the Last Ronin movie that was said to be in development. Now, when we all found out that they were working on that movie, there was never like an official announcement. It's just a bunch of big like websites that had learned it somehow and they had reported on it. And so we went ahead and talked about it as well. And then there was like a Paramount brochure thing for like upcoming action figures and games and stuff that did also mention this Last Ronin movie. And we had reported on that as well. So it did seem like a Last Ronin movie was on the way. So yeah, it is noticeable to hear that they don't mention it. I hope that doesn't mean any bad news for the movie. I know it's something a lot of people are looking forward to. Maybe the Newsweek people just didn't know about it. Or maybe they're just trying to keep it on the DL for now. But yeah, back to that third sequel. Yes, there is going to be a Last Ronin 3, it seems like. And I would imagine it's going to continue the story of these new Last Ronin turtles. And then there is a quote here from Eastman. It says, "We are working on part 3. And then he compares here how their Last Ronin, the first one, was kind of like their New Hope. And then he says Re-Evolution is sort of like their Empire Strikes Back. And then he says that Last Ronin 3 is going to be their best shot at Return of the Jedi kind of concept. And then he also revealed, you can see it down here, that the third Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin series, is set to start in 2026. So sometime next year, we'll be getting a new Last Ronin book. The Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution, that one just wrapped up. But yeah, that's all the info here on Last Ronin 3. So it is coming. That's a big deal. No mention of the movie in this article, which was notable. So curious to see how they're going to pick up where they left off from the Last Ronin 2. If you did see that last issue, a really big thing happens there at the end. So we'll see how the new Turtles deal with that. But yeah, that's it for this story. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here. I'll be back with some more Ninja Turtles news. I'll see you in a little bit with another one. Take care.